Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to show you how to use the trim edit mode in DaVinci Resolve and also the slip edit, which is also in that mode. So by default you're going to have this red arrow selected, which is the default edit mode. Let's just quickly go over how that's used. I've got a couple of random cuts here between my footage, one here and here. Now if I actually use or come to the end of one of the clips here and then drag it to the left, then notice I get a gap appearing between the two clips, and I could then, for example, click and drag over my clip and extend it in this direction if I particularly wanted to. Let's undo that. And I could do the same thing on this clip here, come to the end, drag it in to make the edit, and then I've got a gap appearing here. Now what happens if I don't want to have this extra step of dragging, creating a gap and then filling it in? I just want to sort of just scroll through the edit without changing the lengths of the clips. I could do that inside the trim edit clip. I can click on that, then it goes red, and I notice the difference between this mode when we edit. If I hover over the cut point itself, I get this double-headed edit point here. I can then click and drag and move the edit point around and change. If I wanted to change my mind, for example, I want to do the edit here or the edit here. If I now go to one of the clips, let's do this one here, drag it, notice what it's doing is it's not creating a gap anymore, it's actually pulling in all of the remaining footage I've got available on this clip and then making this actual section smaller. So it's getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller, as you can see here. And I go the opposite way and it's getting it bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. I can do the same thing on this clip over here. Let's come to the end, pull the edit point. It's getting smaller and smaller, and then I can go back the opposite way and it's getting larger and larger. In this trim edit mode, we have an extra tool, which is the slip mode, which you can see by this icon here, which is kind of like two double-headed arrows. Now what happens is this will actually do the edit, but keep it in, or keep the clip at that exact length that I've got between the two cut points. So if I now drag this guy, it's actually remaining inside that length of that clip, but it's sort of moving the, scrolling through the clip, so I can make the edits both at the beginning of the clip and also at the end of the point, and it's remaining inside this. So this is useful, for example, if you've got a edit and you need exactly a certain length and you don't want to mess around or affect the length of the rest of your timeline, but just want to make a sort of quick edit inside this clip, you can then use the slip edit mode, which is this double-headed one, and just slide between the two modes. But notice here, if I actually slide one direction all the way to here, I can't go any further. And that's because I've reached the beginning of my clip. I don't have any more footage on the going before this point. And if I scroll the other way, you can see these white rectangles appearing. And that means that's how much footage I've got available to me to actually kind of slip the edit within this particular clip. So now hopefully you can see the difference between the edit modes. We have the normal edit mode, which allows you to create gaps between your footage by using the head here, or you can go to the trim edit mode and this won't create any gaps, but by default it's actually going to make the clip smaller and change the edit point, or you can use the slip edit mode and it's going to keep the edit inside the same length of the clip and slide backwards and forwards. Hope that's clear, and if it is, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel.